Hey, it's Tuxedo Mark. It's 5:10 p.m. on Thursday, July 11th, 2024. And I want to show you a list of stuff that I got from a few different places. First, uh, got Abigail. I haven't seen this yet. It's about a little ballerina girl that's a vampire. Apparently, this was kind of billed or described as a sequel to a 1936 film Dracula's Daughter, although supposedly it really doesn't have much in common with that film. I haven't seen Dracula's Daughter yet either. But this is like a group of kidnappers kidnap this little girl, not realizing what she is. So that seems fun. I didn't realize that the side was torn. I don't know if it was torn when I bought it or not, or if my cats got into it. But it was wrapped up in a bag, so I don't know. Anyway, then I got Challenger, starring Zendaya. I really enjoy this movie in the theater. Um, I've become a much bigger fan of Zendaya since I saw her on Shake It Up, which is apparently where she first became famous. Um, Now, I saw her in the MCU Spider-Man films before that, obviously, so I was already familiar with her. But then I saw Shake It Up. I watched both Dune films. I went to see Dune Part 2 in the theater. Um, I also watched two episodes so far of her later Disney Channel series, Casey Undercover. So, yeah. I want to check out more of Bella Thorne's stuff too. But yeah, I really, really like this movie. Um, it's about tennis players. But anyway, today I went to a couple thrift stores, and in one of them, I found this Land of the Lost, the complete series. This is the original Land of the Lost. Now, I grew up watching the remake series in the early 90s on ABC. In fact, I saw the preview for the remake series on the Saturday morning preview special that aired the day before the new Saturday morning cartoon season started. Um, it was hosted by the cast of Family Matters, and what would happen is they would have little skits where they're sitting down to watch the previews. They would show a clip from the cartoon, or in this case, a live action show, and then the characters would react to it. I remember Carl said that T Rex nearly scared me to death because they played the theme song and there's a T Rex in it. But yeah, so my Land of Lost was with the Porter family, but this is the Marshall family. Again, just like with the remake, it's dad and his son and daughter, and they end up in the Land of the Lost during a campus trip. And the Land of the Lost, you think would be like just prehistory, like the dinosaur age, but apparently it's another world because there's three moons in the sky. There are some like ape-like people. They're mostly friendly, and there are these lizard men known as the Sleestaks, and they're like the villains. So apparently this ran for 43 episodes in the 70s, I believe. And it was repeated like in 85 and 87 as like filler, like summer filler series. But yeah, this was a new item that's never been opened. It's got all three seasons on here. I looked up the episode guide, and apparently it was just canceled, so there's no like proper series finale. But anyway, apparently the original individual season sets had audio commentaries on them. but this one doesn't. It just has a preview of the um, of the movie starring Will Ferrell. Um, so that's a shame. But still, I look forward to watching this because I liked the remake series. And I read on Wikipedia that this series is actually held in pretty high regard. It was, and apparently it's kind of dark too, especially at first season. There's a lot of drama in it. Um, yeah, I don't know what to expect, but guess what? This was not $10. It ended up being $5. So that's awesome. Also at the same thrift store, I found this, not another teen movie. Now I already have this um, as part of like a DVD collection type thing, like two movies on one disc. But I got this because it's loaded with special features, including 18 deleted scenes. So I've already seen the movie, although I think there's like more than one cut of the movie. So maybe I didn't see this particular version. I have the unrated version already, which apparently this one's rated R. I don't know what the difference is. There's a ton of nudity in it, regardless, because like one character is literally naked the entire time, kind of a spoof of Nadia from the American Pie films. Um, but yeah, and Kyler Lee's kind of like the main character, but on the back here, she's not even listed. They list Jamie Presley as I think that's her as the main character. But yeah, Kyler Lee is Alex Danvers from Supergirl. So this is an early role for her. And does she not look like Melissa Benoist's Supergirl, like Cara Danvers? That's amazing, ain't it? Anyway, and finally, at Dollar Tree, I found this. It's called Anthem of a Teenage Prophet, and it looks interesting. I got it because Peyton List is in it. I know her from Cobra Kai. She plays the bully girl. I forget her character's name at the moment, but yeah, Peyton List. Now, while I was looking up this movie on Wikipedia, I discovered that this is funny. There's actually two actors named Peyton List. Now, normally in like the Screen Actors Guild, you can't have two actors with the exact same name. So this one has started going by Peyton R. List because her middle name is Roy. That's ROI. So she started going by Peyton R. List to differentiate herself from the other Peyton List. She was born in the 90s. I believe the other one was born in the 80s. Now, what's funny is they've both appeared in stuff together. They were both in a scene on a soap opera. I forget which one. They were in a scene together on a soap opera, same episode. Um, they also both voiced characters in the DC animated film Batman Hush. She voiced Batgirl, and the other Peyton List voiced Poison Ivy. I haven't seen Batman Hush, but now I kind of want to. Um, and apparently, there was an incident when they stayed at the same hotel together, and they both ended up accidentally getting each other's casting calls, as well as each other's voicemails. That's wild. So even like people in the industry that work with them get them confused. So yeah, that's pretty funny, I would say. Um, and yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share that. That's the latest stuff they got in terms of movies. And other than that, I'm continuing to watch True Blood. I just finished season 4. Going to get into season 5 tonight. Um, I really like True Blood. Uh, and that's it. I'm just watching stuff basically. That's what's going on in my life. Birds and the cats are doing okay, and yeah. So let's see. It's 5:21 p.m. and yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.